The International Space Station, ISS, is one of humanity's greatest engineering achievements, a floating laboratory and home orbiting 400 kilometers above Earth. While its primary purpose is scientific research and fostering international collaboration, the ISS is also a treasure trove of secrets, innovations, and fascinating stories. Let's explore the intriguing aspects of this space marvel that make it truly extraordinary. A true global effort. The ISS is a product of an unprecedented international cooperation, built and maintained by 5 space agencies including NASA, USA, Roscosmos, Russia, ESA, Europe, JAXA, Japan, and CSA, Canada. This involves contributions from 15 nations. Even if there are many geopolitical tensions on Earth, the ISS stands out as unity, what humanity can do when in cooperation. Fast through space. One of the more interesting facts regarding the ISS is its speed. Orbiting the Earth at around 28,000 kilometers per hour, 17,500 miles per hour, it takes a mere 90 minutes to circle the planet. That means the astronauts on board experience 16 sunrises and sunsets in a single day, which is a mind-boggling phenomenon that truly highlights the station's high-speed passage through space. Microgravity marvels. The ISS operates in microgravity, where the effects of gravity are reduced to a fraction. This allows scientists to perform experiments that are impossible on Earth. From studying how the human body adapts to space to growing crystals and observing fluid dynamics, the ISS has contributed to breakthroughs in medicine, materials science, and even food production. Life in a confined space. Astronauts live and work inside a space approximately the size of a 6-bedroom house on the ISS. The crew has limited privacy. They adapt to a lifestyle with floating instead of walking, use special toilets, and eat rehydrated meals. To maintain their health both physically and mentally, the crew maintains a tight schedule of work, exercise, and rest. One of the more interesting aspects is how astronauts sleep. They fasten themselves to sleeping bags stuck on walls or the ceiling to prevent floating away. With no gravity, they do not require beds and pillows, and this is somehow strange and exciting. Water recycling. The ISS is the epitome of sustainability, particularly in terms of water. It recycles almost all the water it uses on board, including moisture from the air and even astronaut sweat and urine. The water recycling system at the station makes sure that every drop is purified and reused. It is thus a vital technology for future long-duration space missions. Spacewalk secrets. Some of the most dangerous and most incredible things that astronauts do are spacewalks, also called extravehicular activities or EVAs. During a spacewalk, astronauts leave the station to do repairs, install new equipment, or conduct experiments. As for these suits being essentially individually self-contained spacecraft, they provide oxygen, temperature control, and protection against micrometeoroids. One lesser-known fact is the preparation involved. Astronauts spend hours practicing in massive swimming pools on Earth, stimulating the weightlessness of space. Once in orbit, spacewalks require meticulous planning and can last up to 8 hours. A hub for cutting-edge research. The ISS is not just a spacecraft, it's a laboratory conducting research across multiple disciplines. For example, human health. Research on muscle atrophy, bone density loss, and radiation exposure is conducted to better understand the long-term effects of space travel. Biology. Scientists grow plants in space to learn how to sustain astronauts on future missions to the Moon or Mars. Technology. The ISS tests new technologies, such as advanced robotics and 3D printing, for use in space exploration and Earth-based applications. Invisible threats. Although the ISS seems to glide peacefully across the Earth's sky, it encounters many dangers. Micrometeoroids and space debris constantly threaten to puncture its walls. Thus, shielding must be extremely robust to protect the crew. Moreover, astronauts are exposed to higher levels of cosmic radiation, which poses a long-term health risk. To monitor these threats, the ISS is equipped with sensors and tracking systems. The crew also follows strict protocols to avoid collisions, including occasionally moving the station to dodge incoming debris. The cupola, one of the most iconic features of the ISS, is the cupola, a dome-shaped module with 7 windows. It provides breathtaking views of Earth, where astronauts can view natural wonders like auroras, hurricanes, and sprawling city lights from space. The cupola is not only a place for relaxation, but also a critical observation deck for monitoring spacewalks and docking spacecraft. International cultural exchange living on the ISS brings together astronauts from different cultural and linguistic backgrounds. It is a melting pot of traditions with unique exchanges, from sharing meals and customs to celebrating holidays from different parts of the world. It's a reminder that in space, humanity's shared goals outweigh our differences. The future of the ISS. The ISS is near the end of its operational lifetime, to be decommissioned in the 2030s. But it will continue living on through its legacy in the future: space habitats, commercial space stations, missions to the moon, and eventually to Mars. Technologies developed on board the ISS are already informing humanity's next steps in space exploration, a symbol of hope. But apart from all these scientific and technological inputs, the ISS itself has become an epitome of hope and coexistence. And that's not the only difference, as even a world dominated by borders and conflict often brings up a common hope when this is the answer. International Space Station orbits silently above our planet, carrying the secrets of science, survival, and unity. It is the testament to human ingenuity and a beacon to what we can achieve when we reach for the stars together.